My name is Gavin Keese, and I was the composer for In the Life of Music. I composed the original score. You know, the tricky thing with Cambodian instruments and Cambodian musicians is that it's all done by ear. Whereas when you go into the studio for film scoring, a lot of times you have a lot of very specific points that you need to hit in the video. And so a lot of times things are written down and they're very precise in the studio. So we really had to bring a more improvisational approach to how we did the sessions. We had Andrew Yin came in and played the roniat, which is the bamboo xylophone. We had the surlai, which is a Cambodian instrument that's often used in funeral music, which is very loud with 4 reeds, and it's this very hard, piercing sound. We had the tro, which is the 2-string bowed instrument, and yeah, we mixed those with the cello and a variety of other Western instruments and gongs and strings things. There's a whole wide palette of sounds. We sent the recordings to the musicians ahead of time. They were able to learn the music, come to the studio, and not be worried about any sort of written music, just find their place in the music, listening to the backing tracks, and just playing how they would usually play their instruments. And so that was our way of layering in and bringing in more of the traditional Cambodian influence.
I like it. Did you want to catch the ending?
I had not heard Champa Batambong before we started making this film. This was new to me, and I had to research Sensi Samut's music before we dived into the score. And I knew from the beginning that the melody from the song is so beautiful and there's so much emotion in it that could be the main theme for the score. So that was one way that we actually integrated the score and the song together, and tried to weave a common musical thread between these 3 different eras to tell a cohesive story. And I realized pretty early on as a film composer that you only catch little snippets and little fragments of characters' lives. And so there's a huge amount that you don't see without the music. It can really fill in a lot of the gaps. And, especially for a film like this, and especially in the 2nd chapter, when everyone is hiding what they're thinking, what they're feeling, culture is suppressed, music is just non-existent, and it's all these hidden moments with characters. That's where the score can really bring out a lot of those hidden emotions, the things that are underneath that you otherwise might not see or feel. A big part of the score is just, creating the setting for the film and really putting you in that place. And that's why we wanted to feature traditional Cambodian instruments from the start, is we knew that would help to transport people to Cambodia and then also to these other eras, and really help them to hear something unique they hadn't heard before. If they haven't heard Cambodian music before, it's going to be a really fresh and unique experience for them. If they have, we're doing some things with the instruments that they might not have heard before, so it still might be something new.
Nice, Gavin. Very cool stuff there.
Thanks.
Smart ជីវិតរស់រវើក